right, morning. Morning, guys. Morning, gals. So, Slade with Follow the Fanchers. This morning, I kind of got I don't know, like yesterday afternoon, I went and did my walking and my running and stuff like that. So I kind of got a little bit of a cold going on. I don't know exactly. Need to move some bows around too. I don't know exactly what's going on, but so I'm gonna do something a little different this morning. So y'all, I've talked about, and y'all probably don't know because my wife tells me all the time, Julie tells me all the time, and Aiden, it's so funny, I heard him say the other day, you know, he's been fixing up his truck. He got the new bumper, he's done got into the lights, he got him some wheels, just trying, that truck's got about right at 300,000 miles on it. But he has done a great job taking care of it. And anyway, he's been kind of fixing it up. And I heard him say the other day, he said, "Dad, I had no idea how OCD I was until I started working on this truck." So it's kind of funny to see him kind of start growing up and figuring some things out. But I am really OCD. And the one thing customers talk about is, man, your archery shop is about the neatest archery shop it's ever been in. Well, I'm kind of a one-man show, so the only way for me to keep up with stuff is just keep my archery shop clean. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys. A lot of people have asked, hey, I mean, you see the archery shop when I'm back here working, but I'm gonna kind of show you what I got and what's what and what's where, and kind of how I do things. Now, something to remember, because I'll probably get a comment, you know, well, you got a lot, but you don't have a lot. So, granted, there are archery shops across the country. I was watching a video the other day. Ranch Fairy guy, he was in an archery shop somewhere in Texas, and I ain't never seen so much crap in all my life. But I'm sure they fletch a lot of arrows. They do a lot of custom arrow stuff, and they've probably been in business, you know, a super duper long time. So the bow shop where I was before, I had acquired a lot of archery stuff. A lot of that stuff you just don't need. So I kind of purged the system, if you will, whenever I moved over to Owens Outfitters, because I had so much old junk. And there was a time where you needed that old junk, and we are continuing to purge those old bows, so I don't need as much of it. But I'm gonna take y'all on a little tour of the archery shop and kind of show you some of the tools of the trade and just how I got my archery shop set up. So y'all come on, go with me. Obviously, y'all know where my press and stuff sits right here, and I'm gonna show y'all these three. One, two, that one's super long, and this third stainless steel counter, right, just rolling bin. It's got wheels on it, moving around. I would hate to know what that sucker right there weighs, but pretty much everything I do when I do my archery work here at this press are in all these bins here. And then I have my press over there and my press there. This table, I am thinking about getting me another easy press and putting it right here. But until, you know, we find the right guy and hire some help, then I probably will not do that. So let's look in this first. This right here is a thorn in my side, and it's probably something, you know what, today I will probably go through this, because a lot of this stuff I don't have and I don't use anymore. I don't even know what's all in here. These screws, those old track lights, we can throw all that stuff away. I got so many old DVDs down there. Now, I do use some of this cleaner up here. I got some stainless cleaner for all these drawers. Shoshin, that's for all these mounts. I clean them up time to time. But anyway, that's what's in there. Let's shut that. I'm done with that. So in here, this is my drawer. This is kind of my stuff. That's my stabilizer. AAE sent me a stabilizer here. Back when I shot all my tournaments, I got a bunch of tournament nibs and stuff like that in there. Not much in that drawer. My gum. I got a money bag in here somewhere when I get to walk up to the store. Right there. Money bag, shotgun shells, this and that. I promise it gets better. This empty drawer, something I need to probably do away with. Bow sling, because I had a bow sling on one of those bows. Some Raven parts and pieces. This is where the main brunt of my work stuff is. Okay, look at there. Look how much better. So I got a calculator. Here I have my, here and here, I have my razor blades. I use razor blades. I don't like sometimes my razor blades need to be really sharp. Sometimes they don't need to be sharp at all. Just depends on what I'm doing around a bow. I use tons of cigarette lighters here. I got different kind of little gun grease and lube and stuff if I'm having to take bows apart. Look at there. I bet y'all didn't know I had that. So there's the number to Owens Outfitters right there, 662-268-8010. If you ever need to get up with me here. That's my level when I'm having to set second and third axis on the sight. Y'all seen me use my tape measures a ton. This tool right here is probably one of my most used tools in the shop. And how this tool works, I'll show you here. So if I was first starting to tie this loop, okay, and then I need to stretch that loop out and get it tight, then if you look, we got grooves on the back, a groove on the front. That goes in this loop like so, right there, and then you squeeze that. If you can see there, squeeze it, and it really lengthens that loop. Now, I don't like to really suck that loop down in on that serving because you can break that serving and then cause a problem, but I use that tool a lot. Okay, y'all close your eyes for this one, but every archery shop has them. Mine's probably a little less than others, but a junk drawer, okay? I got old sights. I got old rest. Another old sight. I got tons of old rest. Look at that. Little overdraw system. Look at that old sight. And you ask me, Slade, why do you keep stuff like that? Times when I have customers in here, less fortunate, kids maybe that just, hey, they got an old bow and they're wanting to fix it up and they just can't afford to go out there and get a new sight, rest, quiver. So if I take stuff off a bow that a guy actually has that he don't want anymore, and he tells me he don't want it and it's in pretty good shape, then I save it. So that's the whole idea around the junk drawer, because I have been able to help a lot of people out through the years out of that drawer. My next drawer down, there's all of my loop material. I need to order some more loop material. I need some neon green. I got some blue back there. I need neon green. Probably need some more yellow. I need some neon orange. There's my red. I got a good bit of brown, a good bit of black, and a good bit of pink. I love the pink loops also, but I need some neon green, neon orange, because guys love it. On my glue, y'all see me use all the time, I got lots of different tips. I'm glad I'm doing this video because I need to order some more glue too. I have shrink wrap, okay? This goes on these easy press fingers just like that. So I would cut the other off, and then I would take my trusty torch right here. I'd light this dude up, and that would shrink on there. So anyway, that's the reason I have the shrink tube on there. If you can see, there's all of my serving, different color servings, a couple different size servings, depends on what I'm having to do. Look in here, I got bags and bags and bags of inserts, okay? Y'all know how many arrows I got over there. They all take different inserts. I got 3 different containers, kind of like little tackle box containers. And if you look at those, if you work in a boat shop, You need lots and lots and lots of different parts, pieces. Look at this. I mean, look at all the different size screws for different bows, risers, spacers. Again, here, same thing. You can't have too many. Lots and lots and lots of stuff here. So I use that a ton. I use those a ton. I work out of this one a lot. There's the dreaded footballs y'all see. I do keep those because they're some bows I have to work on them with. Y'all see that right there? That's something I've never probably showed y'all, but I will get out right here just so you can kind of see them. So back before the cell phone days, this was Dad and I. This is when we went to Alaska. The second year we went to Alaska and moose hunting, caribou hunting. Man, what an awesome trip. Maybe I can sit down with Dad sometime. That's me with a grayling. Me with an Arctic char right there. Some more char. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish. Look at all the pretty spots on that fish right there. Look at her. Look at that belly. So that was in Alaska, all public land there. Little camp we stayed in. Chum salmon. So this was the night before I killed my first caribou. Just Dad and I sitting around camp there. And then this is me with my first caribou there. And then that's me. That's actually, this is a plane I found crashed. And then this is that's my second bull. So this right here is a really cool story. You can see that whole kind of fuselage, if you will, just the frame of an old airplane that we found in Alaska. I mean, more than likely somebody died there, never got found. Y'all hear stories all the time. Outdoor Life has done a bunch of stories on lost hunters. Anyway, lots of great stuff. Dad's bull he killed, me packing a bull out, so that's kind of that. Also, a lot of you are Hollis folks, Yacht folks. Well, look, the Fanchers have done a bunch of hog hunting too. That's me back when I was probably 13, 14, 15 years old. Me with my first hog when I was 10. But just lots and lots of big old giant hogs. There's Dad with a hog there. There's me with a beautiful spotted boar. So there's me again. Look at there, got them J's on. So lots of memories there. And then this is just, I mean, it's just different elk pictures. Me and a couple of buddies. Just all the years that we were out west. So got lots of pictures. That'll kind of be everything in that one. Then you move over here. This is my top drawer. This should be all my Allen wrenches here. Kind of have them all nice and neat. I put this rubber stuff in here years ago. It keeps it from sliding. Got all my different wrenches. I use a crescent wrench in here a lot, but mainly as a hammer. I got an easy strip. So something y'all may not know about me. So this is my stone. I sharpen my knife in here every day. Love to keep a sharp knife. Air Square G5. That there's my Apple Air spinner. Y'all seen me use it. I don't know. This is somebody's release. I've probably had it a couple years. They never showed up, but anyway, got that there. Next drawer, a couple of big T-handles. If I ever need them, my different screwdrivers, some side cutters, needle nose. These, I use these a good bit. Like if I have a guy come in here and he's got a cam that's boogered up, maybe he dropped it or something like that and rolled the edge over. These work really good. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So I would put it in the press, and say that cam was really rolled over that way, then I could put this in the press, and man, it just really helps kind of file that down. All right, so my third drawer down are just all my different size tools and sockets, and I don't use this a lot, but sometimes, like when we're building tree stands or stuff like that, then I use that. My next drawer, more tools and sockets. I do use this Ratchet Set a ton, okay? This is how I take weight on and off of bows with the limb bolts. I hate using just a regular Allen wrench or a set of T-handles because some of them are super stiff. I use that a ton, gives me some more leverage. It's super easy, super fast. That's that. More tools, getting smaller and smaller, emptier and emptier. So this is what I hang all my bows with. So if y'all have seen the Owen stickers, I stick the Owen stickers there, and then I get those. So use that a ton. Ticket books. I write lots of tickets. Y'all see how many tickets are on all my bows. This is a bunch of old aluminum era inserts. You think, Slade, why in the world have you still got that? I still have some guys come in here and they have some old aluminum eras. Maybe I can fix one for them or something like that. Not a lot, but some. This is 100% junk drawer. All right, over here I got my charts for all my different bows, my V3s, my V3X, the Verdicts, the Triax. I have my personal, these are all my personal back tension releases that I keep in here. Keep all them there, hands off. Speaking of that, let me show y'all this. So Matthews come out with this several years ago, and you would be amazed. So this is discontinued bow specs, okay? So if there's anything I need to know about any Matthews bow that they ever made, I can come right here and find it. We got axle to axle, brace height, draw length, half size draw length, peak draw weight, mass, what the bow weighed. So people want to argue, I got it. Riser length, string length, cable length, IBO rating, let off, if it had a string stop or not on it. But look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of that. Love that. I use that all the time right there. That's why it hangs right here close where I can get to it. Here I got all my targets. I can put on my targets down there. A lot of miscellaneous. I need to show y'all how this stay afield system works right here. Pretty cool. Different harmonic dampeners, parts, pieces, grips. I got lots of grips, and then this is a pretty important drawer right here. So this is all mods to all of Matthews. So this will be the Verdicts VXR, V3, V3X, regular Halon 32, Triax, no cam, Chills, Halon, Ballistics, Monster 6s, MRs, just all my mods and stuff stay right there in those bags. And then back here in my room, I don't know, maybe I have, maybe I hadn't showed y'all this. So this is all of my inserts, okay, for all of my different eras. I have to come back here periodically, like say on this Sonic. I've been selling a lot of that Easton Sonic. I need to sell, fill it up so I get some out of the bag. We don't fletch any arrows anymore. Those are old veins, but I'll give some away to guys. I got all different size nocks. I got H, X, GT, Carbon Express, tons of them. And then all this is just my little odd and end stuff. I got cams here. Most of that's tournament bow cams. This is all my other Matthews cams, from Z7s to switchbacks to outbacks to adrenalines, Creed XS, all that. I got spacers for risers, cable slides, different dampeners. Those right there actually go in the tight spot quivers. Pretty cool, so you can change it up to red. Little Genesis rest. Anyway, just, man, I got tons and tons of stuff. So up here, I have all my different peeps, that I use right here. This is my grain scale. I really use that a lot. Guys want to know how much, you know, what weighs. Of course, we always got baseballs. You got to have baseballs. All my pens and Sharpies. My monkey tails. Probably need to order some more monkey tails. That's my arrows I use. You got to have short arrows when you're setting up the bow. You don't have to have, but it just makes it a whole lot easier. So that is kind of all the stuff that I have. So this weekend, the bows that come in that need parts and pieces, Matthews is closed on Saturday. So I hang my bows that I need to order stuff for on Monday down low. Everything that I order that I'm waiting on parts and pieces, then they go up top. When I get those worked on and complete, then they go up here. Obviously, everything that's in those bags are all, you know, stuff that I've sold people. All right, so anyway, that's about it. Pretty lackluster, I guess, but it's just kind of the tools of the trade, if you will, and kind of what I have going on up here at Owens, and kind of where I keep everything, make sure I keep it nice and neat and ready to go. So hope y'all like this video. Thank you for following the Fanchers. God bless. Jesus saves. Hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, put the comments in the comments. Hey, you can always call me, get up with me here at the store if you need something. We'll ship you something, whatever. God bless. Jesus saves. Thank y'all.